back to Throttle Play, y'all. Caught up with Parker today. We're just gonna cruise the streets and see what we can get into. It's kind of cool out today. These bikes should be running real good. About the older bikes versus the newer bikes, guys. Which is your preference? Do you like the older bikes without the technology, or the newer bikes with all the tech on it, with the traction control and wheelie control and power modes on it, cruise control? Or do you just like a raw motorcycle like the ZX-10 right here? This thing here has no kind of tech on it whatsoever. All it has on it is a lap timer, and set the rev limit. That's it. These bikes here got all kind of stuff on them. Like I said, they got traction control, wheelie control, ABS, some of them got cruise control. And in order to get the full potential out of those bikes, even these ones though, you have to get them flashed and tuned. And that really brings the power out in these bikes. Especially the new ones are so restricted. The emission laws hold them back, and once you unlock them, they're just a whole different bike. Bit of showing off. Here goes a nice clean Corvette. We're getting the hang of it, y'all. Throttle play, baby. Bike, all I gotta do is pop the clutch, crank the bike up, ride it, and hoon around with it. Those bikes there, if you want to wheelie with them and stuff, you gotta turn the traction control off, the wheelie control. I think some of them got the ABS where you have to turn them off. I'm not sure, but you gotta make sure you know what you're doing with those bikes right there, the newer ones. Is your clutch easy, man? God dang, boy, I wish I had that.
That's your stress reliever.
Hey, sometimes when I try to get it up, it'll drag out. If I had that, I could blip it.
You probably can adjust it.
Maybe. Those just come with a real soft clutch, man. You could just... A lot of the newer bikes these days are coming with the Brembos and the air shocks on them, like that Jixer right there. I think it's got the Showa shocks on it. No, it's got the BFF. And those are real good shocks. You can adjust them right there from the bottom, so pretty advanced. Let's go! Throttle play, baby! Practice pays off, baby. The clutches on these older bikes are a lot heavier than the clutches on those new bikes. Those bikes right there, you could just blip the clutch. They're real easy, real soft. This thing here feels like it has a tight spring in it.
That was a long one. That's just dangerous in traffic, though.
Yeah, you get up all that speed. Hey, is it getting up there pretty high? Is it getting up pretty high?
Yeah, I think a tiny bit more is that point when you can go slower.
No shit.
I mean, it's like,
Oh yeah.
it's further than I want to go.
Hey, your time's coming. Down, man, around all these people here in the residential area. There's a lot of houses for sale around here. Another day when I went to the motorcycle dealership, I was sitting on a 25 Gixxer, and those bikes are real slim. They feel real small. Also sat on the R7, and the Gixxer 1000 and the R7 was real close in size. I mean, they're both skinny, small bikes. They felt real light. I know this is a light bike too, but the gas tank's a lot wider than these newer bikes, especially the Gixxers. Yeah, so y'all let me know who you're rocking with, the old school or the new school. Just want to say thank you to you guys, everybody who's subscribed to the channel and everybody who's watching the videos. I really appreciate y'all. Yeah, but me and Park is just cruising the streets today. That's what I wanted to talk about, the new school and the old school bikes. Most of your newer sports bikes now are pushing over 200 horsepower, like 205, 212, 215. I've even heard some of them pushing 220 and 230. I think the Aprilia, the new Aprilia, is pushing over 220. But yeah, they're real fast bikes. And these bikes here, they're pushing like right at 200, in between 175 and 200 horsepower. Your older bikes. Some of them can keep up with these newer bikes, like Raptor here. I believe he can, you know, hold his own against most of these newer bikes, especially down low off the takeoff. This bike here got more low range and mid-range power than most of the new school bikes. That's what this bike here was built for, though. It was built for the track. So you can come out of them corners, man, and shoot off like a rocket. He's got the BFF show forks on there, the Brembo brakes, ABS. Yeah, y'all can see Raptor don't have none of that. But I do have some good forks and everything. I got the KYBs. Parker putting down some muscle out here in Florence, South Carolina, y'all. We on these 1,000 cc's. Big boy leader bikes. That's right. When we pull over, guys, I'll show y'all the differences between the screens on these bikes. And see if Parker will flip through his menu a little bit. I'm not too sure how much he's played with it yet, but see, can he flip through it some to show some of the modes on it. Yes, sir, that Jigsaw sounds good. Me and Parker both rocking the RSTs, guys. What y'all think? They're pretty good boots. I just broke these in, they feel good. We got to get used to shifting gears with them, but once they get broke in, they feel pretty good. Alright, y'all, we stopped at the store for a minute to grab something to drink, and I want to show y'all the screens on these bikes here. This is the 2010 Kawasaki ZX-10. Y'all can see there's really nothing on here. Now, I haven't played with this thing too much neither. There's a lap timer on it right here, and you can also press both of these buttons here, and you can set your rev limit up or down. And that's pretty much all you could do to this here, and you could change the screen to the track screen, to the track mode. But that's pretty much it for this bike, guys. Y'all can see down there I don't have no kind of menu button or anything like that, no cruise control, no nothing. So basically all this bike here got is a clutch, a brake, and a throttle, and that's pretty much it, guys. But that's all we need, yes sir, to get in some of that throttle play. And I'm gonna go over here and let Parker turn his bike on. This is 2025, right? And y'all can see it's a lot different. And down here he's got his menu buttons and all down here, and y'all can see he's got traction control up here and a whole bunch of other information. Have you played around with it much?
Oh, yeah.
Have you? Flip through a couple of the modes, Parker.
Yeah, that's traction control up to 10. Off. And go up to 10. Can't do no wheelies like that.
No wheelies on 10. And what is this, A, B mode or something?
Yeah.
And what is that, like sport?
Sport, yeah. A's, you know, ready to go. B's a little less responsive. C's like rain, kind of slow like a moped.
Guys, this bike only got 926 miles on it, brand new. Yes sir, but y'all can see the difference between these new bikes, and I'll show y'all the forks on them. I got the KYB, but I don't have nothing else on them here as far as what he got. He's got his air shocks, the Showa BFF, where you can adjust them down here, and he's got the Brembo brakes. So you know, these newer bikes are upgraded a little bit better than the older ones, but as far as performance goes, guys, you know, they perform pretty much the same as far as what you're using these bikes for. Like I said, these newer bikes got a little bit more horsepower, but performance wise, they're both very competitive with each other. So yeah, man, what y'all think? Are y'all down with the old school or the new school? Alright, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get back on the road, but yeah, I just wanted to show y'all the difference between these two bikes. Alright, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I just wanted to show you guys the difference between an old school bike and a new school bike. I want to hear from y'all. What do y'all choose, man? The old schools or the new schools? What's your style? Talk to me in those comments, y'all. We're gonna have a giveaway of 500 subscribers, so y'all go ahead and take a chance to win something cool. Like I said in the previous videos, might be a cash prize or something cool for your bike, or maybe even both, who knows. But it won't hurt to find out, and it won't cost you nothing. But yeah, guys, anyways, until next time, I'm out.